Hi guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. So in this recipe we're making one that is very dear to me because it's something I grew up eating. So it's a very typical and actually traditional Mexican dish that we have for breakfast. So today we're making chilaquiles, and chilaquiles is very similar to that, kind of like a tortilla chip, but it's soaked up in a very wonderful red sauce. And then I like to pair it with sunny side up eggs and a very thin steak. So I'm very excited to share this with you guys. So as you can see here, I got 3 different types of peppers. I have this, and I'll link all the names down below, but I've got this type, also this long, lighter red one, and then this one that's kind of, it looks like it's shriveled up. They all develop a really nice flavor, so I like to use the combination of these 3, and these have all been dried, so we're going to have to rehydrate them. I'm going to remove all of the seeds like I have been doing over here, fry them up, and then I'll show you the rest. I'm going to start adding my peppers to my oil, which is slightly warm now. Taking out all the seeds. There's a few that might go in there, but that's okay. So I'm going to add all of this. And I'm going to crank up the heat, but just be careful not to burn this. So I've added a little olive oil down at the bottom so I can fry these up. So my peppers roasted for a good 5 minutes. It was on a low setting, and it's kind of difficult to tell because you've got some dark peppers. Alright guys, so I didn't get to explain earlier, but as I was roasting the peppers, they develop a really strong aroma, so it made it very difficult to chat at the same time. So make sure you have your windows open when you're doing that. But anyways, so I then, after roasting the peppers, I rehydrated them in the same water I was boiling the tomatoes. I now have here my garlic, onion, and the tomatoes, and I removed the outer skin of the tomato because you only want the pulp, what's inside. So I'm going to go ahead and add these peppers and then get them blended. Pour this all in. And the sauce should be thick, but not excessively. So as you can see, just the pure sauce is down at the bottom and the skin will be at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and if need be, then I would add a little bit of water, just plain water, just to thin it out, and it can kind of go through the strainer. And this is what I meant. This is kind of a really clean, pure sauce. It's very smooth. And into my pan, there's a little bit of olive oil, goes in the sauce. I added a little bit of water. It tastes great if you add chicken broth. I didn't have that on hand, so I went ahead and added water, but I'm going to go ahead and let this cook down for a bit until it's nice and thick. Adding in some salt. And some chicken bouillon. Now, to intensify the flavors of this even more, I'm going to add Epazote, which is a Mexican herb. Cook for another 20 minutes on medium to low heat. That will bring out, like I said, all the flavors. This herb has kind of like a peppery flavor to it. A substitution for that, if you can't find it, you can add some coriander, what is called coriander or cilantro. It just won't have the same strong kind of peppery taste, but it's a good substitution for that. Tea is now going, so we're gonna make those chilaquiles as I said. So what I do is I cut these in half, and I'm going to turn these once more. I'm going to cut them into triangles, like this, and again. Just give it a little space. And you quickly want to coat them with sauce. You don't want them to get soggy, so I just do this. You want them to still be crunchy, but have enough sauce. I can't wait, you guys, to show you the final piece. So I know a taste test cannot be left out, and I already kind of dug in because I really love this. So cream and the cheese just give it, it's kind of like the Mexican lasagna. I don't know how else to put it, but enough of my talking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure not only to like and subscribe, but also hit the notification button so you guys are always in the know of any of my new videos.